Whenever I enter my room, I felt like I forget to turn on the switch of the fan and also the air cooler. And sometimes I feel that the temperature inside my room is very hot, and I need the things that could bring the coldness towards me, which is like ice cube and cold drinks. And I sometimes wonder because my room has a good air ventilation systems because I have a door here and my bed is next to the windows there. But this thing could happen to me almost every day, and you know why? It is because of the global warming and the climate changes. My name is Muhammad AMIR SAIFULLAH bin OMAR, and now I'm gonna talk about one thing that bring us towards this global warming and the climate change. The thing is the air pollution. The air pollution refers to the release of the pollutant in the air, which is detrimental to the human health and the planet as a whole. Air pollution also is a mixture of a solid particle in the air, which is the form of the car emission, the chemical from the factories, the dust pollen, and mold spores that may be suspended in the air. And the ozone gas might be the major air pollution in the cities, as when the ozone form the air pollution, it got a smoke. And unfortunately, the air pollution sometimes might be very dangerous and poisonous to the human health. And we know that how serious the things could be, but why these things still happen until nowadays? It is because lack of awareness among the people. People know that the air pollution could affect the global warming and the climate change, and also could bring a bad effect towards our health, such as the headache and the dizziness. And they sometimes didn't know that the air pollution could bring a long-term effects toward us, which is the heart disease, the cancer, and the respiratory disease, such as emphysema. And if they didn't know that, then they didn't know how these things could be serious. And yeah, when it happened, they didn't put the air pollution to be the problem that must be solved in an effective way. They sometimes didn't know so that air pollution could bring a long-term bad effect towards us, which is the damage on our brain, nerve, kidney, and the other organ as well. So if we think back, did you know why this thing could happen? And also the government has done the mitigation measure, and this thing probably might always happen until the next 10 years or maybe 20 years, and it like just didn't have any stop. So my opinion is, we as a citizen of a country or the Malaysia, to keep our air safe and very fresh, we get a fresh air, and our next generation feel the good air quality. We must play a role in ourselves in order to keep these things solved. Like we didn't do the open burning, and we do the carpooling to go to the workplaces, and also we do a campaign to bring the awareness among the people. And yeah, we also could depends on the governments to ensure that the enforcement of law. But we must know that sometimes air pollution is because of the illegal logging and illegal deforestation. And if we give a hope to the government, sometimes there is a person in the government sector which could get involved in the corruption, which related to the illegal deforestation. You know that the deforestation is occur at the place that we didn't know where is it, because we didn't have a helicopter to fly through the forest, right? So we just put a hope in the government, and sometimes when there is be a corruption in the government sector, the illegal logging might be occur in our surrounding, our reserve forest. And yeah, we as a country citizen, we must ensure that we have a good solidarity in order to bring the air pollution into the things that we have to solve. And then the illegal logging and deforestation also is a factor, is a thing that we also must take action. And we have to find the most effective ways in order to keep the air quality is in the good air quality index. So what I just want to talk now is, let's save our nature and prevent the air pollution as much as we can, and then we can enjoy the fresh air in the future. That's all. Thank you for me.